Yo, what's good everyone? Hope everything is alright. Let me guess, you just started the game and you have no clue what to do or whatsoever. Well, I'll tell you this, you did the first step right by clicking on this video, because I'm gonna briefly go through how to earn your starter cash and how to defend yourself and a couple of tips in the end, so make sure you stay all the way to the end of the video. Well, let's get started. Alright, so depending on where you spawn on the map, it would kind of hard to tell where to go because, well, you're new to the game. Well, only if it was just this easy that you could just look up into the sky and there would just be signs everywhere where to go. Well, in this game it exists and it will look like something like this. And yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of emojis everywhere. And every emoji has their own meaning and own specification, but we want to keep an eye of two emojis right now, and that is this emoji right here and this emoji right here. And these are two starter jobs that you can go to without needing any cash to start or anything. Before we head there, I want to give you a quick little info, because one job is actually better than the other one. Well, they are equally paid, but there's a big difference though. This job right here, box job, has a lot of, well, player activity over there. Meaningly, there's a lot of people there who like to just hang around or work or whatever. Mainly because there's a lot of spawns there, that's why everybody goes there. But this is the problem though. A lot of people in one area, mainly like gangs or non-gangs or even people who just started, all these people like to mess with each other, and if you're just hanging around that area, you could be ending up, well, you know, you can guess already. A trash job, there's less chance for somebody to come up and mess with you or even maybe random kill you. So the reason why I think we should go ahead towards trash job as an early starter is because, well, we don't want any trouble, and you know, we don't want to die either, because if we're dying, we're losing time and losing money. So we want to head there straight away. So let's go. I will show you right now. Alright, once you have headed towards the trash job, it will look like something like this. What you want to do, you want to head inside and talk to the manager. After you're done talking to the manager, what you want to do, you want to grab a trash bag right here from this trash can and head towards the back of the building. This is the easiest route to head there. Some people like to go all the way around, but I'm showing you now it's the easiest way. And all you gotta do is just drop it off. There will literally be an arrow pointing you where to go, so you can't really miss it. And if you're choosing to work at box job, it's gonna look like something like this. What you wanna do, you wanna head inside and talk to this manager right here. After you're done talking to the manager, what you want to do is go towards this crate pile right here, and it literally says a white text here what you should do, but I'm gonna show you the way. What you want to do, grab a crate and head towards this truck right here. Literally, again, there will be an arrow again that will tell you where to go. So alright, depending on where you're working right now, you want to gather up 850 bucks right now, because we're gonna move up into the big money game right now, and that's the next step where we're gonna head towards the bank. And if you want to locate the bank, you want to look for this emoji right here. Alright, once you arrive at the bank, it's gonna look like something like this, but we don't want to head inside yet because we need a fake ID to start. So where do we get it? Well, you want to head towards right around the corner over there. There will be an NPC that are selling, and I'm gonna head there right now. So once you arrive, it's gonna look like something like this, and what you want to do, you want to buy a fake ID from him. Alright, once inside the bank, what you want to do, you want to go talk to this manager right here, the girl, and you want to give her the fake ID. What she's gonna do, she's gonna go check it out, and there is a small percentage chance that she will deny it. And then, well, I'm sorry to say, but if she does deny you, you have to go back to whatever job you were working at and gather up another 850. But if she did accept, what you want to do is go ahead towards this table right here and wait 30 seconds. Psst. Hey, if you want to learn how to skip this 30-second timer, stay tuned until the end of the video. So alright, once the card is ready, you want to go grab it, and it should look like something like this. And what you want to do now is have a look out for an ATM. So, where are all the ATMs, you may ask? Well, I'm gonna show you a really quick video where I'm showcasing all the ATMs around the map. But if you want to explore them yourself, feel free to do it yourself. Just skip to this timestamp right here on the screen. And yeah, I will continue with the tutorial from there. And lastly, there should be one right in this subway right here. And you will find it by just going into any subway, because you can just teleport right here. So depending where you're on the map, you will find a subway quite easy. Alright, once you're done grinding at the bank, you should have at least like a couple of bucks. I do recommend though to save up at least like 10k or so that way when you buy clothes or buy guns, you won't go back that far. You still have enough cash to go back to where you started. But alright, now we into the next part, and that is how to defend yourself. So you want to head towards any of the gun stores. How do you locate it? It's gonna look like emoji like this. And you want to head inside. You can take a look at some gun prices or whatever, but we are gonna buy as a starter the Glock 17. The reason why I think we should buy that instead of a revolver that is cheaper, or even this gun, there's even a cheaper gun that's called High Point, which is 1150. But the reason why we're not buying that is because we want to stay alive. Basically, if you do pay for that gun, you're basically paying to, well, sort of die, because these guns will get you killed in a fight. Alright, after you bought the Glock, what you're gonna do now is buy a little bit more ammo. But before you buy, I want to tell you about the ammunition system. So basically, your gun will not look like this. I just emptied my gun just to show you how the ammunition works. Right now you can see in my bottom right corner that I don't have any ammo at all. I can't even reload. So basically I want to show you is because like the red text said, you can maximum have 2 clips in each gun. So how much is a 1 clip? Well, for this gun 1 clip is 17 right here. So we can reload, and technically we should have more space for more ammunition. So we can buy another 2, and by just clicking on the ammo it will refill the gun, and now you have full. You can tell how it's full because you can't, you see it says 34 extra, and if I do use another clip, that value doesn't change. Either way, right now in order to fire a gun, you can actually shoot inside the gun store, and keep in mind all gun stores are a safe zone, so you can't shoot anybody inside, but you can still shoot, but nobody will take damage. But you can head towards this indoor range right here in this gun store, and you can try it yourself. As you saw what I did, I was sliding the gun before every time I took it up. So that's the thing you need to do. So if I take it, holster it and take it up again, you see you need to slide it in order to be able to fire. So I'm clicking right now, nothing works, and now I'll slide it. So yeah, and everything else is, if you played any shooter, is pretty, normal. Press R to reload, and then you don't have to slide it yourself, it will automatically do it. So alright, now you know how to defend yourself. Now that you got a gun, you can defend yourself. I still have a couple of things to say, is that don't go around with your gun pointing at everybody or anything. It is for self-defense, so if somebody starts shooting at you or even maybe a threat to you, then you can pull it up just to be ready. But other than that, I do not recommend to go around, because if somebody sees that you have a gun in your hand, they will just come up to you and kill you straight away, from behind or in the front, doesn't matter. You will lose your gun. So the best way to keep it, you could either store it at a safe. I will show you that as well, how to buy an apartment and store it. Alright, you can explore yourself and find you any robbable stores. I'm not gonna show you that. I mean, I can, but it will be more fun for you to find them yourself and try it yourself. But once you found the store, so for example this one right here, all you gotta do is head inside, and then once you come to the counter, all you gotta do is point your gun at the cashier, and he's gonna start pulling all the money inside a bag, and all you gotta do is just hold E on it in a second right here, and then you will receive your money. Keep in mind though, I have 2x robberies, so you will maybe get half what I just got, or even something like less than that, so I don't know. So how do we buy an apartment right now, or even how do we even store our gun? Well, I'm gonna show you. You can enter any apartment complex. All you gotta do is head inside and then choose whatever apartment that has for sale available. If it's not available, it will not say for sale, it will just say what's it called, the user that have bought the apartment's name or whatever. But we're gonna buy an apartment right here, and all you gotta do is head inside. If you want to lock the door so nobody else can come in through or disturb you, all you gotta do is press on this lock right here, and now it's locked. Alright, and all you gotta do now is locate the safe, and there's a safe in every apartment. And all you gotta do is click on the weapon you want to store or whatever item. Keep in mind though, you don't need to buy an apartment all the time to store a gun. You can just head to any apartment that is open, and just go access the safe and just, store it that way. You don't need to buy it, but usually when I buy it, it's because I just want some privacy or don't want people to get into my space or whatever. So yeah, well, let's go through some other stuff, which is the last step. Couple of tips and tricks that I would like to share. So yeah, I will tell you right now. And the first tip that I'm gonna show you is the tip you've probably been waiting for, and that is how do you skip the 30-second timer. So what you want to do, you want to go and buy a card. Okay, so this is where it starts. You want to give her the card, the fake ID, and what you want to do now is go buy another card. So now when you've come back from a trip after receiving your money from the ATM, all you gotta do now is claim your card right here, and then give the fake ID straight away, and then just continue on your journey again for another ATM. The second tip that I have is actually what I do recommend you to buy with your first set of money. So basically, if you're doing a lot of fake ID, what you want to do is you want to buy this dirt bike right here, and it goes for one second here, I'm going to show you. It goes for 35,000. You can get that easily if you just maybe work I don't know, an hour or less if you're, depending on how lucky you are. But yeah, that's still a tip. And the last tip right here is how do you PvP? Well, to be honest, a lot of people who are starting the game are probably gonna shoot something like this. They're just gonna go in first person and go aim like this and go like. Yeah, that's a lot of how a lot of people are gonna do in the beginning. But I'm gonna teach you how to do a better way, and that is shooting in a third person. So basically what you're gonna do now, you wanna start running like this, whatever motion you wanna do. That way you will be a harder person to hit. And also keep in mind though, like you can hit your target while moving. So that way you will, survive more, because a lot of people don't fight like this. That's wrong what I just said. A lot of people fight like this. So if you do fight like the first person that I just showed, you're most likely gonna die. But hey, you play whatever you feel like, but I'm just teaching you a great way how to, you know, defend yourself or fight other people. Well, if you did enjoy this video, all I gotta say, thank you for watching. Leave a comment or a like, whatever you feel like. Anything will support me. But also keep in mind, if you want to stay tuned to my future videos, then hey, subscribe and turn on the notifications so you can see when my next video is up. Because I will have a lot of content for you guys that you maybe gonna like. But also keep in mind though, there's another method of earning money. As you might have seen, I've earned a lot of cash, and I have all the cars in the game. So yeah, how do you get that amount of money? Well, all I gotta say is turn on the notification, because I'm gonna be posting another video later on showcasing the best money method in the game. Yet again, thank you for watching and have a fantastic day.